Welcome to the Better Off Bonus Call of the Week. We're sponsored by Betterment, the largest independent online financial advisor. You've got a couple chances every week to get on the air, but only if you email us. Email us those questions. Ask Jill at betteroffpodcast.com. Ask Jill at betteroffpodcast.com. Today, we're talking to Mark from Buffalo. Tell me what I can do for you.
I'm seeking a little advice here. I am 58 years old. In 13 months, I will turn 60. Lots of long hours and work and personal situations have made me reconsider a 62, maybe down to 60 if I can do it, and I'm seeking some advice on that.
Okay. Tell me what's going on besides your age. Tell me, some specifics about your situation.
Okay, I lost my wife 6 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I have worked with a planner, and she gave me a very positive view on being able to do this. Now, it's not that I'm going to stop completely working, but I want to go from long hours to shorter hours, part-time, have more flexibility and some more time for me, mainly because I do all the tasks now. What used to be split, now I do everything.
Yeah, I get that.
So right now, as I said, I'm a widower. I make $132,000 a year. Mm-hmm. And in terms of my personal situation, I will have no debt at retirement. I own my home presently. It's about a $300,000 value.
Okay.
I've done most of the remodeling around the house and preparation, things like bathrooms and kitchen. And my car will be 2 years old when I do retire, and I will have that loan paid off by 60.
Okay.
I have a $20,000 emergency fund. Mm-hmm. My children are grown and college educations are paid for. In current retirement savings, I have a little over $900,000, of which about $476,000 is in an IRA, $140,000 is in a 401k that I'm contributing $12,000 to that. Mm-hmm. I also have a Roth 401k that I'm contributing $12K per year, and that's about $105,000. And then I have what I call my kind of guaranteed interest retirement savings, which is cash primarily in CDs, ladder CDs, of $182,000.
Great.
And I contribute like $10 to $15K a year on that. Now, at 60 years old, here's where it gets interesting. At 60 years old, I'm eligible to collect my wife's survivor benefit, which would be about $1,320 a month.
Okay.
And I do have a pension, and I have the ability to take a Social Security leveling option on that pension from 60 to 62, which would be equivalent to like almost $2,000 a month.
So between that $2,000 a month and $1,320 a month, right?
Yes.
That's what you would have. And could you live on that? Is that enough money?
It's
$3,300?
It's a little less than I really need. But again, I'm planning to do some part-time work. So what I think I need is about $4,200 a month to live on. And I have spreadsheets that I've been maintaining for a couple years now, tracking my expenses, and that does also include a medical, because I'll have to carry my own medical. Which being in New York, we have the ability to go to the exchange and actually determine what our payment would be for medical coverage. Mm-hmm. And then, as I said, so that's from 60 to 62. Now, so at 62 years old, then I could collect my pension, my Social Security, which would be about $2,030 at 62, or anywhere up through my full retirement age of 66 to 10 months, which would be $2,926 per month. Now, I also have a New York Guaranteed Future Income Annuity account that at age 62 will pay me $1,760 a month. And then again, the remainder of my pension would be about $380 on top of that. So that would be getting pretty close to where I need to live on in terms of, income at 62. Again, I think I still would, do some part-time work.
I think that the most important piece of this is that normally what I would say to people is, oh, my God, do not take the Social Security benefit early at 62.
Right.
But, number one, it's just you. Yeah. And so now I guess that we have this idea that, yes, you will have a permanently lower Social Security benefit, but you have all these other sources of income.
Yes.
And so I think that for others listening, in most cases, what I do is I say, don't do that. right? You'll hear me
Right.
say that all the time. But in your case, it actually seems like it's a smart decision.
And also I know about, like, it used to be the old 4% rule, and just looking at if I want to enhance my lifestyle a little bit, even taking 1 or 1.5% out of my portfolio would give me an enhanced retirement benefit per se, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things that first of all, obviously every year that you delay retirement is going to help your overall situation. But that
Right.
said, you've gone through a lot. You know, you lived through the death of a spouse. You have been working your butt off. You're willing to work part-time. And even if you work part-time for, just a couple, like 2-3 years,
Yes.
you're going to be fine. And if you had to pull some money out of the portfolio, as you said, a withdrawal rate of even just 2%, that's going to be fine. I mean, the thing is that you don't have to worry about the kids. You don't have to worry about a spouse right now. I think you're in, as you said, that, you want to have some different kind of time in the next group of years that, you can enjoy yourself. You might find, I will say this, you might find that you're a young guy and that you are actually liking the work part-time. Or maybe you're the kind of, I don't know what do you do for a living?
I'm an engineer.
I mean, you might find that you could be a consultant and have fun and take projects you like.
I've also, have looked into some teaching or, things of that nature. And so, as I said, what I want is I want the flexibility not to have to do the, 45, 50-hour weeks and those kind of things. I want to have some flexibility in my life. Because, as I said, it's been a while since I've had that ability to have flexibility.
Right.
And as I said, I do everything. So it would be just, as I said, I've talked this with my other financial advisor, and she, said we can make this work, and you'll be fine. And as you go on, and again, as I said, I've been tracking things, what I live on, and I throw in like worst case. I'm even tracking the newspaper and the haircuts and all that other stuff.
Dude, come on.
I'm sick.
Oh.
If you saw my spreadsheet, and then I have all these, assertions and things of that nature that I look at, different withdrawal rates off the portfolio, things of that nature. So over the last couple of years, we went from like a 70-30 portfolio allocation down to 60-40. Now we're at like 45% equity, 21% bond, and 33% short-term, and 1% of something other. So in essence, do you think I'm in that it's kind of like the right positioning I should be in right now?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, there's no reason for someone in your situation to assume lots of risk.
Right.
Right? I mean, I guess there are two ways to look at it. One is that, like, hey, I don't need so much money. I don't need to tap my assets anytime soon, so therefore I'll take a ton of risk. I don't see it that way. Okay. I would always choose to take the least amount of risk necessary to get you where you want to go.
Awesome.
That's really, and I think you've done that. And by the way, for everyone listening, one of the reasons you work so damn hard throughout your career is that you have options. And I think what you have done and proven is that you can go through horrible situations in your life. You lose your wife. You've got different things that come up. And one of the best parts of being financially secure is that you have different choices to make. And to me, that is why you did this. That is why you work so hard. Yeah. So I applaud you. I wish you the very best of luck. And, of course, keep us up to date and let us know, how it goes.
All right. Appreciate it so much. I love your show.
Good luck. Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate it. Okay, that's a wrap of our Better Off bonus question of the week. If you've got a question, it's simple. Send us an email at askjill@betteroffpodcast.com. We'll arrange to get you on. And don't forget, in just a couple of days, there's a brand new episode of the Better Off Podcast sponsored by Betterment. Talk to you then.